Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this live streaming of mine once again. There was a technical glitch, an internet glitch, so I couldn't come earlier. My apologies for this. So today again I'm going to predict about the S&P 500, the US Tech 100, the Nasdaq 100 futures, Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas and copper. And obviously we cannot forget the Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin, you can buy it at a level of today at around 88,606. 88,606 is the level at which you should buy Bitcoin. It's gonna be a positive day for the Bitcoin today. Natural gas is going to fall, and it's going to fall further. So any rally towards 3.88 or 3.90, $3.90 or $3.88, you should sell natural gas. Silver you need to buy it at a level of $68, and gold you can buy it at a level of 4378. Yes, the levels which I am talking about are quite far away from the levels where it is currently trading. Currently gold is trading at 4421. It can touch a level of 4378 today. And silver can touch a level of $68 today. Crude oil WTI seems to be bullish today, and it's going to remain bullish until the end of the day. US Tech 100, if you want to buy, you can buy it at a level of 25,376. 25,376 is the level at which you can buy US Tech 100, and Nasdaq 100 futures you can buy it at a level of 25,600. 25,600 is the level at which you can buy Nasdaq 100 futures. Crude oil, you can buy it at a level of $57.35 today. See, I am bearish on natural gas for the next few weeks and coming months. So natural gas can touch a level of around, say, $3. Possible that natural gas touches a level of $3 in the coming weeks or months. Bitcoin, I have already told you. You see, Bitcoin can touch a level of $82,000 again. Can test a level of $82,000 again. So please keep this in mind. This is my astrological and numerological prediction. S&P 500 now. See, S&P 500 is going to touch a level of 7,000 in the new year. Absolutely. It could also touch 7,000 before the new year. So please keep this in mind. Currently it is trading at 6860. So you can buy S&P 500 at 6809 today. 6809 today. There's a strong possibility of S&P 500 falling to a level of 6809 or 6820. But somewhere in that range, 68 6809 and 6820. Copper, I'm bullish on copper, and copper can be bought at a level of $5.29. It could be a positional buy for you because copper will touch $6 in the coming weeks and days, weeks or months. So if you get a dip towards 5.22, $5.22, there you can buy copper. So that is basically what I wanted to tell you all. So just let me check. So as I told you that okay, I've already, there is a question from Mr. Thumaranil. Yes, silver can touch a level of $68. $68 on silver is possible. It is possible. Yes, it is possible. $68 is possible today. And 4378, between 4378 and 4385 is possible on gold. Between 4378 and 4385 is possible on gold today. And $68 is very much possible on silver. So that is very much possible. So I couldn't come early because, there was a technical glitch, an internet glitch today. So I couldn't come and, give you all my predictions. My apologies for that. So please forgive me for this. These are not within my control actually. These things are not within my control, so my apologies. So now you see, now I want to, start talking about the stocks. The stocks which I'm going to speak about are the Meta platform. See, Meta platforms, I had told you all to buy it at a level of 582 when it was trading, and currently it is trading at 666. So it has gone up by more than $100. Microsoft, you can buy it at a level of $404. Amazon 176. Starbucks 72 to 75. Robinhood Markets 80 to 85. And copper, you can keep a positional buy on copper. And copper can touch a level of say around $6 in the coming weeks and months. So that is what I wanted to tell you all about the markets today. I don't see any other questions, so let me talk about y'all today. Yes. See, if you are there in this world, then only this world is there for you. And if you aren't there in this world, then everything finishes. So the main protagonist, the protagonist of the story is you. The hero of the story is you. The heroine of the story is you. And if you want to remain in this world, you need to take care. Take care of your mind, body and soul. Yes, very, very important to take care of your mind, body and soul. Because without your mind and body, you cannot function in this world. obviously, and the soul, if there is no soul in your body, you are dead. Yes, that is what we believe in. Yes. So, to have a good life, to have positivity in your life, you need to train your mind in such a way that you see positive things in every situation. You know, there is always a pro and a con in a situation. You always need to see the pros, not the cons. Yes. And very important thing, that you shouldn't beat yourself up for the mistakes you make in your life. You shouldn't do that. Mistakes we all will make. We will all make mistakes. We are gonna make mistakes. But that doesn't mean we are going to beat ourselves for it. No, we must learn from our mistakes and move forward. And in stock market, we all make mistakes. Not only in stock markets, even in our lives, we make mistakes. But that is not the end of the world. That is not the end of the world. We've all made mistakes in this world. There is not a single human being who can say, who can claim that he or she hasn't made a mistake. So mistakes are a part of life, and what you should do is, you should learn from your mistakes. You should learn from other people's mistakes and move forward in your life. Yes, that is the way to move forward. And some people, when they make a mistake, they suffer a loss. They buy a wrong stock, or they play futures and options. They lose some money and they give up. If you give up in your life, then one thing is certain, that particular thing will never happen in your life. If you give up, if you quit today, then that thing which you are pursuing will never happen in your life. There will always be a moment in your life where you have to decide that to move forward with that particular thing which you are doing, or you turn back. You stop doing that. You quit. You give up. But if you keep going, if you keep your tenacity alive, if you keep that determination alive, if you keep that will alive in you, then nobody can stop you from winning in this life. Nobody. But you have to keep going no matter what. You have to do it anyways. You have to do it broke. You have to do it nervous. You have to do it scared. You have to do it on your wheelchairs. You have to do it at any cost. Yes, you have to do things at any cost. The things which you want in your life, which you are passionate about, which you love. You have to do it anyways. So the thing is that in order for you to be successful, you must move forward with your life. You must. You mustn't quit under any circumstances. Whatever those circumstances are. Yes, you may have a pause in your life. You may stop for temporarily. You may stop momentarily. But that stop doesn't mean that you are going to permanently stop doing that. No. There will be ups and downs in your life. Yes. Life is like a roller coaster. Sometimes you are up, sometimes you are down. But in those down moments, that is where you need to fight. Because life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, then the things which you don't want will automatically take over. For example, today you suffer a loss in the stock market. Your investments you start making losses on your investments, and then one fine day you give up. If you don't fight for those things which you believe in, then sooner or later, the things which you don't want will automatically take over. So if you don't fight for your money, then poverty will surround you. You know, everything which we fight for, we may not get it. Everything which we fight for, we may not get it. But everything we get in our life, there will be a fight in it. So don't forget to fight. Fight is very important, you know. You need to keep fighting until the last breath of your life. And let me tell you, the road to heaven goes through hell. The road to heaven goes through hell. So you will have to face the downs in your life if you want to see paradise. It's not going to be a very easy journey. It's not going to be a very easy journey. You need to be consistent. You need to be determined. You need to show your perseverance. You need to be persistent. You need to be patient. And sometimes for years, you need to be patient. Sometimes life will, catch you on the blind side. And you will feel trapped in your life. You will feel suffocated in your life. You will feel frustrated in your life. You will feel like crying in your life. But remember that every night has a dawn. Every night ends with a sunlight. So this is what I wanted. Just let me see. Mr. Alam, Joby Aviation long term. Okay, just let me see. Joby Aviation, Mr. Alam has asked this question. $15.17. You need to buy this stock at around $9.12, Mr. Alam. So let me continue. $9.12. So what I was talking about is a fight. You see, nothing happens without a fight. No, nothing happens. Everybody consciously or subconsciously is fighting. A patient is fighting in the hospital to live. To live. Yes, he wants to live, so he's trying, he's fighting. He wants to live. Similarly, in our lives, if we want to make money, if we want to keep relationships, if we want to keep a healthy body, we need to fight. We need to stay away from the refrigerator, which has that sugary dessert, that cola, that sweet pastry. We need to stay away from that refrigerator. And we need to exercise. We need to walk. We may not feel like doing those things. We may be tempted to eat that chocolate pastry. We may be tempted to eat drink that cola, sweet cola. Yes, we may be tempted, but you cannot do it, because if you don't be strict with yourself, then life is gonna be strict with you. If you don't be strict with yourself, life is gonna be strict with you. So life will show you different colors of it, different colors in the mean. By that I mean, different colors, I mean, you might face lots of problems, hurdles and difficulties regarding your health, relationships, business, job, if you don't fight for it. And don't give up. Whatever your situation is, don't give up. Try to fight every day. See, fighting is very important. You may not understand it right now, But fighting is very important. And you may not feel like doing the right things in your life. You may not feel like doing your job. You may be bored with your job. But don't forget that what will you do without a job? If you don't have a plan B, then what will you do? First, you need to ask this question to yourself. Then only you should leave that job, because there are family members who are looking up to you for money. Some people your relatives are looking up to you for money. So how will you arrange that money for them? So before somebody tries to leave a job, make sure you don't leave a job and then sit idle at home. You need to first find an alternative, a job or a small business, and then only leave your last job, your previous job, your current job. Don't ever make that mistake until and unless your employer fires you. That is a separate issue. If you are caught unawares by your employer, that is a separate issue. That is total destiny. That is total luck. But consciously, you shouldn't ever leave a job and find another job for yourself. You need to first find a job for yourself, and then you need to leave your present job. Otherwise, don't do it. The repercussions, the implications, it would be very costly for you. So I know many people who do this, who don't fight in their job. However much you face troubles in your job, however much your bosses, your colleagues are trying to create problems for you, create a difficult situation for you in that job, don't leave it. The repercussions, the implications are very severe, very serious. So you need to fight where you are. Do what you can where you are with what you have. Utilize what you've got. Utilize what you've got. So that pretty much completes my video for today. We'll meet in the next video. My apologies, I couldn't come early because of my technical glitch, an internet glitch. So my apologies for that. We will meet in the next video. God bless you all. Have a great trading day. Good night and God bless you all once again. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.